Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. Today we'll be discussing why the celebrated mind of Miss Hermione Granger is in fact overrated. Hermione Granger is one of the main characters of Harry Potter right from the beginning of the series, and while she may also be one of the more intelligent characters that we meet, her reputation for being the cleverest witch of her age is, in my opinion, a little bit of a stretch. And while I'm not saying that she wasn't smart, she wasn't as clever as I think many fans have made her out to be. To start with, the depiction of Hermione in the Harry Potter films is a rather gross exaggeration of her character. She's given many other characters' lines from the books in an effort to make her into some sort of pillar of knowledge. She comes across as, some may say, too perfect, which simply isn't the Hermione that shows up on the page in the novels. In the books, she's bossy and impertinent, and sometimes even wrong. In The Philosopher's Stone, for example, Hermione isn't the one who gets the trio out of the grasp of the devil's snare. It's actually Harry and Ron who tell her what to do. And when Draco Malfoy calls Hermione a mudblood, a derogatory term for witches and wizards born to muggle parents, she doesn't know what it means. Although she knows that it's an insult, probably based on Malfoy's tone and people's reactions around her, it's Ron who has to explain its definition to Harry and Hermione. Then there's the fact that she's really not all that clever in comparison to other past and present students of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Sure, she may be more intelligent than many of the Gryffindors who we meet throughout the series, but she's never really compared to, say, a Ravenclaw student, who would arguably be quite smart, considering that intelligence is one of Ravenclaw's most valued house traits. And then, of course, there are those former students of Hogwarts who went on to become great and powerful witches and wizards like Dumbledore, Voldemort, or Merlin. These wizards all showed incredible talent as youth while attending Hogwarts, and went on to achieve extraordinary things, both great and terrible. But if she wasn't super intelligent, how did she constantly seem to know so much and get such high marks in school? Well, let's not forget how much effort Hermione put into obtaining all that knowledge. Remember, she read all of the texts before even entering her first year, not to mention the obscene amount of time she spent in the library. Of course, she was obviously a smart person. One would need to be bright in order to absorb all that knowledge and use it when needed. But there is definitely a difference between a gifted individual who everything comes easily to, and one who works for that same level of understanding. In fact, I think her real strength was her work ethic and determination, which actually makes a lot of sense when you consider that she was sorted into Gryffindor and not Ravenclaw. The final thing I'll say about Hermione's intelligence and why I believe it to be overrated is the fact that, as her character progressed, she actually started to use her talents in more aggressive and cruel ways. Like when she captured Rita Skeeter, the nosy journalist who wrote bad press about Harry and kept her in a jar in her animagus form as a beetle. And with that, we've come to the end of today's video. What did you think? Do you agree that Hermione Granger's intelligence is overrated? Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, remember, it does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live.